You're walking outside on a beautiful spring morning and find a flower. You pick it up and take in its wonderful scent. Suddenly, your eyes water, and you're caught up in a fit of sneezes. You're most likely reacting towards pollen allergies. Pollen allergy falls under an umbrella of conditions known as type 1 hypersensitivity. There are multiple other reactions under this umbrella, like food allergies and certain drug reactions. So what is type 1 hypersensitivity? It's the body's immediate reaction towards an allergen, which can result in hay fever, allergic conjunctivitis, hives, asthma, and anaphylaxis. Now that we know what type 1 hypersensitivity looks like, what actually happens at the molecular level? An allergen enters the body, and within minutes, the reaction begins. First, a B cell will recognize the allergen and stimulate T follicular helper cells. B cells are responsible for humoral immunity, or immunity in extracellular fluids. They are important for antibody secretions. T follicular helper cells literally help other cells to function. This one helps the B cell by releasing interleukin-4, a cytokine that activates antibody secreting functions. The B cell secretes a particular type of antibody known for the allergic response, immunoglobulin E, or IgE. Mast cells encounter IgE and decide to display it on their surface. IgE has specific binding structures that help mast cells capture allergens. When an allergen comes along, IgE captures it and activates mast cells to release mediators like histamine, proteases, and cytokines. This process of releasing mediators through granules is called degranulation. The mediators cause vascular dilation, smooth muscle contraction, tissue damage, and inflammation. Inflammation is a component of the late phase reaction, which happens 2 to 24 hours after allergen exposure. The cytokines released by mast cells function to recruit leukocytes like eosinophils, neutrophils, and T helper II cells. They come in and cause further tissue injury. It's important to note that the severity of allergic reactions vary from person to person. Some people have mild sniffles while others have life-threatening responses. Our immune system does all of this in order to protect us from harmful invaders. This is usually a good thing, but sometimes our immune system overreacts by making too much IgE, releasing too much histamine, and recruiting way too much leukocytes. This overreaction is a central idea of type 1 hypersensitivity. In recent decades, more and more people have been getting allergies. The reason for the rise is not completely understood, but many experts correlate it to pollution and climate change. As allergies become even more common, it's important more than ever to talk about type 1 hypersensitivity. So grab your friends and tell them all about it.